In recent days, the skies over New Jersey have become the stage for mass sightings of unidentified flying objects. Are they real flying saucers or drones? What are the most impressive cases? What are the media, the government, and the FBI saying about this? The appearances of drones have become a mystery that seems straight out of a science fiction movie. These phenomena have become so intense in recent days that even the FBI and the Department of Homeland Security have gotten involved. Politicians are putting pressure, and a flood of photos and videos have appeared on social media. What is the explanation for all this? Let's analyze the most impactful cases of these sightings and understand what the authorities have to say. The sightings in New Jersey are extremely impactful, and there's a reason for that. They have occurred in a way and on a scale never before seen in history. First of all, the sheer number of reports. Dozens, hundreds of sightings per day, totaling thousands in the past week. Can you imagine that? More than 40 locations have reported sightings of unexplained things in the sky. It's no longer about small, isolated groups seeing strange things. Now entire streets and neighborhoods are witnessing the appearance of UFOs. The authorities have already received over 3,000 reports, most of them in New Jersey and other coastal cities. The situation is so out of control that even New York's International Airport was shut down this week due to a nearby UFO sighting. Another detail is the number of visual records and technological interferences being reported. Many of these sightings have been recorded on video, showing luminous pulses, flying objects with shapes different from anything we know, and movements impossible for human technologies. There have also been reports of interferences in radios and electronic devices, as if these objects were interacting with the environment. It's such an unusual situation that even the authorities and the media have started to take the case more publicly. The FBI and the Department of Homeland Security are investigating, and the media is not talking about anything else. Let's now take a closer look at the most striking cases. On the I-95 highway, several drivers reported seeing a triangular object hovering in the sky, with blue and red lights flashing. A truck driver said the object's movement was strange, and the most impressive thing was that it was completely silent and had a pulsating glow that seemed to react to the presence of vehicles. On the same highway, a family returning from vacation saw the flying object for about 10 minutes. It made movements that seemed to sweep the area, as if it were patrolling. Several videos posted on social media show the object moving slowly until it suddenly disappears. On the Hudson River in Hoboken, dozens of people saw a round, bright object making bizarre movements over the river. A professional photographer even managed to capture high-quality images, showing a mirrored disc reflecting the city lights with a bluish illumination. Some witnesses reported that the object remained stationary for 15 minutes before making high-speed movements that defied the laws of physics. These images went viral and astonished many people around the world, especially because the sighting was broadcast live by accident on TV during the Good Day New York show. A commercial airline pilot reported seeing strange lights during the approach to Philadelphia International Airport. The lights formed different geometric patterns and suddenly disappeared. The plane's radar data confirmed the presence of unidentified objects, but there are no clear answers about what exactly these flying lights were. Other airline pilots also reported that their radars indicated a risk of collision with these objects during the flight, but they did not appear on the airport tower radars. In Princeton, a family saw a constellation of bright objects flying in a peculiar manner. A physics professor also witnessed the sighting and described the movements as very precise and coordinated. In southern New Jersey, several witnesses simultaneously saw a gigantic object described as the size of a school bus. This object remained stationary for 20 minutes before accelerating and disappearing at an insane speed. Additionally, it emitted a strong golden light that illuminated the fields and made a deep sound as it moved away. On the day of the sightings, many people reported strange interferences on radio stations with electronic pulses, noises, and static sounds. GPS systems suddenly stopped working, and radios interrupted their programming and started transmitting strange sounds. Some experts suggest that these flying objects may be equipped with signal jammers to prevent the approach of other aircraft. Other devices, such as cell phones and TVs, also malfunction throughout the city. A radio technician analyzed the noises and concluded that they were anomalous, meaning he could not identify them and had never seen anything like it before. So far, we have seen the witnesses' side. But what about the government, the police, and the FBI? What do they have to say about this? Official investigations are ongoing. The authorities have issued guidelines for the population on how to act in case of a sighting. First of all, they advise calling the police or another competent authority and reporting the sighting to the FBI. They also advise people to take photos and videos from a safe distance and urgently request that people do not post theories on social media to avoid unnecessary panic. The FBI has warned people not to shoot at unidentified flying objects, as this can cause accidents and interfere with investigations. Even so, the official government version is that these objects do not pose a threat. However, the lack of details generates more distrust and further fuels conspiracy theories. Social media exploded with videos, photos, and reports about these sightings, and everything turned into a theory, from ultra-secret government projects to extraterrestrial contacts. Newspapers have brought a flood of reports and videos showing mysterious lights and impossible geometric patterns in the sky. The population is in an uproar, and some experts invited to TV programs are divided, with some defending that they are experimental drones and others suggesting something much bigger and scarier. The White House claims that the objects cited are legally operated drones and do not pose a threat to national security, but this explanation did not convince many people. The government emphasized that it is collaborating with the Federal Aviation Administration and the FBI to monitor airspace and avoid any risk to the population. Sources from the Department of Homeland Security say they are doing everything possible to expedite the identification of these drones and prevent suspicious activities in the future. However, there are still many holes in this story. The investigations into the sightings are ongoing. Meanwhile, the skies over New Jersey continue to be monitored by the authorities and the general population. And you, what do you think? Are they aliens or drones? Comment your opinion here, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to not miss the next videos. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.